Here's Terry chatting with Liam.
Just been explaining to Liam there a little bit about what's going on, and I will explain it a little bit further in the intro to the video.
How are you feeling tonight, Liam? Excited?
Yeah.
Bit different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being outdoors and that.
You
felt anything so far?
Not really.
No. You felt anything yet?
No.
Nope. What about you, Terry?
No, I've not felt anything, I never do, but I've got to say, looking at you, Brandon, there, I think you're just feeling cold.
Very cold.
If anything. I don't think it's spirit-wise, but I think you're feeling cold.
Well, it's late enough, isn't it?
Well, it is late enough. It is quite late at night. What time actually is it? Hi everyone, tonight GATESHEAD Paranormal are here in Sunderland, and we are at Hylton Castle, where legend has that the cold lad of Hylton, who was a stable lad, was murdered here by Robert Hylton, who was the Baron. Now they say that this was happened because he was going and found out he was courting the Baron's daughter. That is one legend. Another legend is that the fact that he overslept and didn't have the Baron's horse ready for an important meeting the following day. Now there's three different ways they say he was killed. One being that his head was decapitated, the second that he was killed with a pitchfork, or third that he was hit by a riding crop at the back of the head, which opened up an injury that he had the day before. There's no documentation to know which is the true story to with this, just that the fact that the body was then hidden into a pond. A few months later the boy's body was found, and in 1906, when the Baron went to court over this, he was pardoned, as he got an old stable hand to say that Robert Skelton had been trying to get a tool off the top shelf in the barn and had fallen, and that the Baron had tried to go to his aid and help him survive, but he had died. And with this pardon going ahead, the ghost of Robert Skelton came back to then create havoc within the castle. Now, after things were being moved around in the castle, one of the things that they did find was that was hot coals had been placed down and an outline of a body had been laid in there. They also found things being moved around in the kitchen. There things like pots and pans had been moved. And then if the kitchen had been left tidy, they would go back in and find it had been messed up. And vice versa. If it had been messed up, they would go back in the following day and find out it had been tidied up. And with all this happening, they decided that one of the cooks, he would stay on until midnight to see what was happening and why this was all occurring. He stayed there, and while he was in there up to midnight, he saw a ghost image of a lad. And he was naked, and he heard him say that he was cold, and this is where the term of the cold lad has came into play. So what happened is that the cook and his wife left a cloak for the lad. They went away, but the following day when they returned, they hear the lad say, "This was the cloak and this is the hood. The cold lad of Hylton will do no more good." And at that point he has gone from the castle. But to this day people say that they still hear the screams of a young lad. Well, I was up here earlier this year making a documentary. Now while they were filming at the church, which is just behind me here, we decided to go down the hill towards the edge of the castle, and at which point we were just showing the director's girlfriend some of the equipment. We had the SP7 spirit box, and in that occasion that my name actually came through it, and the girl had seen it, heard it, and our cameraman Chris, he also heard it. I actually didn't hear it myself, but I wasn't expecting, because I wasn't actually doing an investigation. But with two people already saying that they heard my name come through, this was an intriguing situation to make us come back to see if we could really communicate with either Robert Hylton or Robert Skelton. We are going to do a spirit box session, and we are aware that somebody actually hung themselves many years ago, so centuries ago actually, in this actual church. So if there's anybody that's any spirit energy that could be with us right now, here's your chance to come forward. My name's Terry, and we've got Brandon. If you could say one of our names. Can you say Liam or can you say Chris? I think that said I could then.
So did I.
I think that said I could then.
So did I.
If a spirit energy has just said there when I said, can you say Liam or Chris, and said, can you say one of their names, and you said I could do, can you please either say one of their names or say that again but a bit louder? We do know that someone hung themselves in this church. Were you a male or female? If there was any spirit energy that maybe used to come to this church at some point, and you know, you remember coming here, can you
Just
please?
said yes.
If there was any spirit energy that maybe used to come to this church at some point, and you know, you remember coming here, can you please?
Just said yes.
Are you? I'm just a bit of curiosity here.
Yeah.
Are you two getting colder, or is it just me? Because you're getting a bit chilly, right? Because my hands have dropped an awful lot since before.
Did you hear a stone getting chucked?
When?
Not that long ago, because we were walking to the backstage, and it sounded like something got chucked to the wall.
Like a stone.
Well, I did.
I've seen this react.
I actually did say if you could see us or do something, push one of us, or touch something, or throw something. Was it then?
Just like a couple of minutes after that.
When something was thrown? What, a stone?
Yeah.
Did it actually hit you?
No, I hit the wall, but it was like some type of fall.
And it can't be because it can't be anything falling because there's absolutely no roof on the ruins, so it's not like anything's fallen from the rooftop. If there's any spirit energy that is here with us now, I did ask you to sort of push one of us or touch one of us, say our names or throw something towards one of us. And as you've heard there, Liam did say he heard a stone being thrown over there, and Brandon did see the reaction. If you did that before and you got the energy to do it again, can you please throw something at one of us?
Terry, I'm not going to tell you what I think I saw in case someone else sees it.
What?
I'm not going to say in case I put something into your head. But if you see anything out there, let us know.
We were filming up there in the church, and what was happening is that while Brandon was filming himself, he thought that he'd seen something down in the trees, which is where we are right now. We've came down. After him thinking he'd seen something, he took a bit more of a look, and he saw the tree black out. Now the tree that we've came down the bank to, it does go down, and the part that blacked out had to be at least 6 foot in height. Unfortunately, because he was filming me at the time, we didn't get it on camera, but like I said, we have came down the bank to the tree. There's nobody down here with us tonight whatsoever, and there's no explanation to why this could have even happened. So being as we're already down here, what I'm going to do is we'll do a spirit box session down here and see if there's any spirit energy maybe roaming around out here with us.
I'm normally the sceptical one as well.
Yeah, you're definitely, that's what's made it more intriguing, because you're the one wouldn't have seen it or would have said no, but it's happened to you, we didn't get it. So that doesn't mean to say that we don't do a spirit box session right now, right here, and let's see. If there's any spirit energy out here next to the castle here with us right now, can you please come to this device that I have in my hand and speak to me?
It's just like John.
What did he say?
John. It's just like John.
What did he say?
John. It's just like John.
What did he say?
John.
If there's any spirit energy, either Robert Hylton or Robert Skelton, if you are out here roaming around the grounds, we're right by the castle. We know that you do mess around in there and used to do things. If you can see us out here tonight, could you please come to one of us, touch one of us, or definitely say one of our names? My name's Terry, got Brandon, Chris and Liam.
How do you feel that the bloke that killed you was pardoned? Does it make you angry?
Robert Skelton, if you can hear us, here's a real chance to tell us, were you seeing the Baron's daughter and that's why you got killed, or did you actually die by accident? Was she a good
That just sounded like you. That just sounded like you. That just sounded like you.
When I was here last time, someone actually managed to say my name. If that energy is around at this moment, can you please say it again?
Kill me. Or killed me. Do you want to have a venture out up there?
Call me princess.
Oh no, carry on.
Right, I think we're going to go back up to the church again, and we'll try the obelisk. Right, so we'll see you there.